Tick tock, tick tock. All right, YouTube says we're live. Maybe we are live. Good morning and welcome. Fix that. Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys can hear me. Hey, welcome. This is my second YouTube live in December. It is December 13th. Kingo Fryver, hello. I hope the sound is okay. I guess I'm live if you're there and you're typing something. So welcome. Hey, thanks for joining me today. All right. Today we have something special because today I'm doing good. Thank you, M. I'm doing good today because today, Oscar, hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon and good morning. Thanks for joining. Yeah. Let me turn off the groovy music. Actually, this is kind of groovy music. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So, sound is good. Excellent. All right, good. I'm glad to hear that. Sometimes I never know because I can't hear it and I can't see me. So, Nauko, hi. Just getting some groovy music while people are coming. So today we're going to try and learn and practice 25 phrasal verbs. That's right, 25. Good morning, Mia. Good morning. I still owe you an answer to last week's question. I haven't done that yet, but I haven't forgotten either. Sunny. Hiya. Thanks for joining today. All right, so Mohammed, hello from Dubai. Good afternoon. All right, I'm going to turn off the groovy music. This is a CD from a Charlie Brown Christmas. Oh, thank you. Cheers. Yeah. That's right. A Charlie Brown Christmas, because Christmas is coming, that's for sure. All right, so we'll get rid of the groovy music. So let me close that and close the sound so there's no feedback. Okay, so I did say that we were going to study and learn 25 phrasal verbs. That's a lot to do in an hour, but let's see what we can do. Now, some of these you might already know. Some might be new, some you might know. And some of these might have more than one meaning, but we're going to focus just on one meaning of the phrasal verbs today. And so, since, I mentioned last week that English has input and output, and so output is speaking and writing, and so please speak to yourself there where you are to practice these, and also please type your sentences, your example sentences in the comments, all right, because that would be very, very helpful to see that. I would like to see your examples. By the way, I should say this, and I should put this in here too, if you do this, just a second, okay. If you go to myhappyenglish.com/YouTube. Okay? If you go there and you click that link. Now there's a link in the description below this video, but don't do that now because then you're not going to be paying attention to the lesson. But the link is there. if you go to this link, myhappyenglish.com/YouTube, you put in your email address and your name, and you can download a PDF for last week's YouTube plus the PDF for this week's YouTube. Now, this week's YouTube, that PDF will be available after the lesson. Okay, so after this live lesson, I'm going to upload this document that you're looking at now. Okay, so, and that's free, by the way. The only thing you have to do is you have to put in your name and your email address, and then you can download that. You can also, at that same website, get the study guide for my Clubhouse Wimpy Kid lesson. Every Tuesday on Clubhouse at this time, we study the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So you can get that there too. Okay, so that's where you go. It's myhappyenglish.com/YouTube. Okay, so, wow, we have a lot to do in a short amount of time. So here we go. Elena, hi, thanks for coming by. All right, so the first phrasal verb is put off. And put off means to postpone, okay? And so always important, I think, is the usage. How do we use this? You can put off something, or you can put something off. So both patterns are possible. So in my example here, yeah, my example looks different than what I remembered. Oh, there, I see what happened. Sorry, we put off the golf game until next week. So it means we postponed that, okay? So put off means to postpone. How about you? Have you put off anything recently? Have you put off going to the dentist? Or have you put off getting a flu shot this year? How about you? What have you put off recently? Somebody make a comment, type a sentence using put off, and throw that into the chat box. Or maybe you didn't put off anything. So maybe you didn't put off studying. So over the weekend, I got my new textbook. Wow, it's actually blue, but it looks brown. I got my new textbook, and I did not put off studying. All right, I put off my dentist appointment because of my work. All right, that's a great sentence. So you could either say I put off my dentist appointment, or I put my dentist appointment off. I haven't done the dishes yet, and I feel like putting it off. Right. All right, good. That's good. So that's 2. I can't put off go shopping any longer. All right, good. M, what you want to do is I can't put off going shopping. So put off, and then you need an ing in that case. I can't put off something. It's got to be a noun. So I can't put off going shopping any longer. That would work better. All right, that's put off. Anybody else have an example for put off? That's okay. All right. The next one is, unfortunately, I have to put off my annual leave to this March. Oh my goodness. I've put off my annual leave for 2 years. It's not annual anymore. Hello, Lynn. Welcome. Thanks for coming. All right, so the next phrasal verb is get into. I have to put off meeting my friend Paolo because of the COVID. Oh my God. I hope he gets better soon, Elena. Get into. By the way, these are 25 phrasal verbs in no particular order. So, get into means to become interested in doing something. Okay? So, somebody gets into something. That's how we use that. You get into something. And so what that means is you start liking that. You start doing that thing. So I got into studying Japanese 30-something years ago. Wow. 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 I don't think I've ever said that. Oh, I started that 30 years ago. Yes. But so I got into studying Japanese. I got into listening to jazz I got into listening to jazz when I was in college. That's actually a true sentence for me. How about you guys? When did you get into studying English? Who has an example for get into? Get into. Get into. I got into jazz. Now go, don't put off the dishes, go ahead. Uh-oh. Yes, all the usual suspects have come here again with their wisecrack comments. Somebody give me an example with get into. I never got into gym. I don't know why. Yeah, that was always hard for me too, to get into going to the gym. I never got into exercising, although I do go for a walk every morning. That's the limit of my exercise, plus walking the dogs. I got into playing guitar when I was a kid. All right. Excellent, excellent. Somebody give me one more example. Get into, and then we're going to move ahead. Anybody else? Get into. If you've got a pen or a pencil and a notebook, you probably want to write down these examples. Yes. Yes. Round up all the usual suspects. That's what, that's from Casablanca. That's the line from Casablanca. I got into learning English 4 years ago. I've heard you speak English. You speak English much better than just 4 years. I get into some idioms about love. All right. I usually do lessons related to idioms related to love around Valentine's Day. So look forward to that. All right, I'm getting into playing piano. Excellent. Okay, good. Good. So let's move on. Now go. Hi. All right, so the next one is drop off. Drop off means to bring or unload something or someone, right? So if your friend says, "Hey, can you take me to the station?" So, or can you bring me to the station? So you take your car, you go to your friend's house, you pick up your friend, you bring them to the station, and then they get out of the car. You drop them off. Okay. So you can drop off someone. You can also drop off something. Like here's my example. I need to drop off my shirts at the dry cleaners because I'm too lazy to iron. Actually, I picked up this one on Saturday. Nice, right? Exactly. So that's what drop off is. So you can drop off something somewhere. Maybe you drop off your books at the library, or you drop off your friend at the airport if they're traveling, or at the train station. A lot of parents drop off their kids at school in the morning, right? And of course, the opposite of drop off is pick up, which might be in this list somewhere. How about you? What have you dropped off recently? Swimming now, go. Yeah, I think everybody who's here today puts in a lot of effort. That's good. All right, somebody give me an example with drop off. Please type your example in the comments. Drop off. What do you need to drop off? I dropped off my nephew at his school today. Excellent. Excellent. So you drop somebody off. You drop off someone. All right, good. That's good. All right, I'll drop this report off at your office. Yes, please, Sonny. I need that report ASAP. What a boss. I'm getting into binge eating. Uh-oh. Dum-de-dum-dum. Where should I drop you off? Oh, can you drop me off at the At the hot spring, please? That's what I need to be dropped off at. My client dropped me off at a workplace. All right, excellent. All good examples. All good examples. Write down your examples in your notebook and write down your fellow learners' examples. My plane leaves at 10 p.m., so I want you to drop me off at... it's better to say I want you to drop me off at the airplane. Drop me off. Drop me off. So here's the thing about phrasal verbs, okay? Keep this in mind. I need my keyboard. Okay. Drop off Jack. Drop Jack off. Drop him off. Drop off him. All right, so you can say drop off somebody. You can say drop somebody off or drop him off, okay? But if you use the pronoun, it has to go into the middle position. You can't say drop off him. Yeah, I know that's a typing mistake. All right, so just be careful of that. In a phrasal verb, if you can separate it, the noun goes at the end or in the middle. The pronoun has to go in the middle. So, pick up my laundry, pick my laundry up, pick it up. But I can't say pick up it. That's a key point. All right? So just keep that in mind as we're studying here today. There are only 3 patterns that you can use. Okay, dropped off my husband to the station. I dropped off my nephew at the airport when she came to Japan to visit me for the first time in 5 years. Excellent sentence. All right, good. You guys are good. You guys are rocking and rolling. All right, next. Keep on. Keep on means to continue. When you keep on, you continue. And keep on is followed by an ing. You keep on doing something. So, I need to keep on studying English in order to speak more fluently. All right, keep on ing. Let's see, I dropped off a pile of official documents on my boss's table after work. He will get crazy when he enters the office in the morning. That's funny. Can someone drop me off to Italy when I want to eat some good pizza? Right. So can someone drop me off in Italy? In Italy. In a place, okay? So you drop me off at the airplane. Yes, drop me off at the airplane. Perfect. M. That's a perfect sentence. All right, good. I have to drop off my friends at the station now. I try to keep on talking to myself in English every single day. Excellent. Keep on. So give me another example with keep on. Keep on, keep on. One more example, then we'll move on. I need to keep on studying English in order to speak more fluently. I need to keep on writing Japanese kanji in order to remember them. I try to keep on studying English every day. Excellent. You guys are awesome. All right, good. Let's keep on. Dress up. You'd better stop keeping on making excuses about that. Does that sound rude? Sonny, that depends on the context. It depends on who you're talking to. But if you've got a lazy coworker or a lazy friend, yeah, I think that's fine. Keep on teaching so kindly. Oh, thank you. All right, dress up. Dress up means to wear fancy or formal clothing, right? It's the holiday season. Maybe you're going to dress up and go to a party. If you like to wear a suit or wear some fancy clothing or formal clothing, then you can use dress up. I like to dress up when I go out to eat. I like to dress up when I go out to eat. How about you guys? Do you like to dress up? Drop off my boss at the airport. At the office. I go to work at 8, keep working until 10. Oh my God. Yes. I get to the office at 7:30 a.m. and I keep working until maybe 9. Yeah. All right, so dress up. Anybody have another example with dress up? Do you like to dress up? I don't know if we're going to get to 25 today. I'll do my best. Dress up. Anybody going to dress up? Nobody's going to dress up? Nobody likes to dress up. So when you're studying, as I mentioned last time, you need to have an example sentence that's true for you or true in your world, right? So if your example sentence is a negative sentence, that's fine, right? Like, I don't dress up. I don't like to dress up. So you can write that as an example. As long as it's true, if it's true for you, then you can remember the vocabulary. That's an important point. Every people, all people is better. All people works better. All people dress up at the Oscar Awards. That's right. That's right. I don't like so much to dress up. Oh my God. Okay, that's dress up. Thank you for those examples. So let's go to the next page. All right, luck out. Luck out. When you luck out, you experience luck. You get lucky, right? Maybe you wanted to buy some donuts and you went to the bakery and there were 3 donuts left. And you said, yes, I lucked out. There's still some donuts. I could say that Lori lucked out and won the lottery. You don't need to use luck out for like winning a lot of money, but you can use luck out in any situation, right? So I thought that the pizza shop was going to be closed because I got there late, but I lucked out. They were still open. So that's another example. What's your example with luck out? Have you lucked out recently? I know. You came to this live English lesson. You lucked out. I used to hate dressing up when I would go to a job interview. Oh, I remember going on job interviews. I don't remember when last time he dressed up to go on a date. I was wearing a suit on Sunday. All right. Luck out. Anybody luck out recently? Luck out, luck out, luck out, luck out. Julio, hi. Welcome. Thanks for coming. We're studying phrasal verbs today. You lucked out by joining us for this lesson. Luck out, luck out. All right. I don't know how many that is. I didn't put numbers. That's maybe 9, I think. All right. We're going to move ahead in the interest of time. Come up with. Come up with. So there are a number of phrasal verbs and idioms that mean to create something or invent something. So come up with is one of them, right? So if you have an idea, you can say, hey, you know what? I came up with this idea. So that's, and so I was watching an interview with Paul McCartney, and for all you young kids out there, Paul McCartney is a musician who used to play in a group called the Beatles. You can Google it. He said that the song Let It Be, he came up with in his sleep. So I said that singer came up with that song in his sleep. So how about you? What have you come up with? Okay, we have a little bit of a delay here. I keep on watching YouTube. Happy to join your channel. I'm happy you're here. Swimming Nowco. Thank you. I lucked out by not tested positive with Corona. Yes. Yep, you got to stay safe out there, kids. Corona's still out there. It's not over yet. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I detect that that's spam, and so sorry, you got to go. Goodbye. Yeah. So, sorry, somebody posted a link to a website that I don't want you guys going to because it's probably pornography or selling drugs. So if you post bad links like that in the chat, I'm going to just delete you. So, and Sophie Warren, I don't know who you are, but you're deleted. So have a nice day. You are dressed to kill. You think so? Really? All right. Dressed to kill. In Farsi, we say Shanset Gerft. I'm not sure what that is. Because the clubhouse, I'd like that to meet you. Actually, I can't come up with using this word, luck out. That's a good sentence, though. So now goes sentence. I like that sentence. That's a good sentence that you can use when you don't have an example, right? I can't come up with using this word, luck out, right? So that's a perfect example because it's a sentence that uses the vocabulary that's true for you. Okay, so good job there. All right, unpin. Okay, so where'd we go? I can't come up with any sentences now. Perfect, that's another good example. I can't come up with any sentences now. Excellent. All right. What else do we have? I used to dress up before. Okay, I came up with a good idea for Christmas. Excellent. Okay, so those are all good examples. Okay, so that's come up with. Hold on. All right, so get rid of. Get rid of. I'm going quickly today because I want to see how many of these phrasal verbs we can get through. So get rid of means to dispose or eliminate something. So someone gets rid of something. All right, and my example sentence here is, I got rid of my old bicycle. So there's a difference between throw away and get rid of. Because I got rid of my old bicycle. It could mean I threw it away. It could mean that I gave it to somebody. I got rid of my old bicycle. It could mean I donated it to a charity. Or I got rid of my old bicycle means I sold it. So when you say I got rid of it, it means that, hang on one second. Okay, I'm getting tired of people spamming this this chat. If you get rid of something, it means you don't have it anymore. We don't know what you did. You sold it, we don't know. All we know is that you don't have it anymore. So either you sold it or what? So that's get rid of. So maybe you throw it away, you sell it, you give it to somebody, but you don't have it anymore. That's the point of get rid of. When you get rid of something, you don't have that thing anymore. Okay, I wish I could get rid of my mistakes. Don't worry about mistakes. Just worry about using English. I want to get rid of my fatigue and have some fun. Come here. Here you are. You're here. You're having fun now. Politicians get rid of their crimes. I got rid of many old clothes last weekend. Mika, thank you. I need to get rid of my bad habits like staying up late. Yes. Okay. All right, that's get rid of. Actually, I don't know what is the proper way to get rid of old cell phones. So there's an electronics store, a chain here, and you can bring your old electronic goods, and they recycle them. That's what we do here. I'm not sure in your country where you can get rid of old cell phones or old electronics. But that might be an idea. Or you can ask somebody in the phone shop what they do. All right. Let's move ahead. A couple of more examples. I was about to give reply and then there, but I put it off for the later part of the day. Okay, good. Get away with. I'm moving, so I have to get rid of a lot of my furniture. Oh my gosh. That's a pain in the neck, moving. All right. Drop by. Drop by. Drop by means to visit for a short time. Okay? You can drop by somewhere. And that's an important point. Okay? Not a person, but a place. So if you want to talk about the person, here's my example. I'm going to drop by Albert's house after work. I'm going to drop by Albert's house after work. On the way here today, I dropped by the deli. I dropped by the deli. That's a kind of convenience store here in New York. Maybe you drop by somewhere on the way to work, or maybe you drop by somewhere on the way home. How about you? Where have you dropped by recently? Why don't you leave a comment there? I got rid of my old glasses. Good example. I got rid of my negative thinking. Good. That's important too. How about you? Where have you dropped by recently? Nowhere? I do think it's strange that there's a little bit of a delay between what I'm saying here live and what you're seeing on your phone or on your computer there. I will drop by my mother's house in the evening. All right, good. Drop by. I dropped by Starbucks after work today. Nice. Drop by. All right, the next one is fall through. Fall through. Lots of good examples coming here. I dropped by the grocery store to get some vegetables. I got into playing the flute when I was in my teens. Teens works better. I dropped by your parents' house before work. I need to drop by my friend. He's sick. I dropped by the supermarket before cooking. All right, good. Awesome. Okay, fall through means to fail. And usually we use fall through when we talk about plans or ideas like that. So here's my example. My plans to go to the park fell through because it was raining. So you have an idea to do something and it doesn't happen for whatever reason, maybe the weather, right? My plans to go on vacation fell through because of COVID. Yes. So if your idea or your plan doesn't happen, you can say that it falls through. How about your example? Maybe nothing has fallen through for you. I came up with any good work to express my gratitude in English. All right. Yeah, drop by and stop by is the same. That's a good question. Thanks for asking. Karma asked, is drop by and stop by the same? And the answer is yes. Sorry, Michael. Drop by and come by. Usually, I came by his house yesterday. I dropped by his house. I think come by, drop by, go by. Well, I came by. Why don't you come by? So usually, that's a good question. So hang on one second. Let me just move that there. So drop by and stop by is exactly the same. I dropped by the coffee shop. I stopped by the coffee shop. Exactly the same. There's no difference there. And then come by means visit. And there's a difference in the usage. So I dropped by Albert's house. I stopped by Albert's house. because Albert called me and Albert says, hey, I'm going to be home tomorrow. Why don't you come by? So when you ask someone to visit you, you can say, listen, I'm going to be home tomorrow. Why don't you come by? And then I would say, oh, really? Well, what time can I come by? And then you say, oh, you can come by around lunchtime. So we usually use come by. The meaning is the same, but the usage is different. We usually use come by when we talk about visiting a person. And it's usually in that kind of conversation. So, oh, why don't you come by tomorrow? Oh, what time can I come by? Well, why don't you come by around 3 o'clock? Oh, I'll come by at 3. That sounds good. And then when your friend leaves, you can say, hey, thanks for coming by. Okay, so it's the usage is different. That's all. I came up with, my gratitude. I'm going to drinking with my friends. Fell through. Oh, my God. My plans to go back to Taiwan fell through because of COVID. So I believe that after we're done here today, you'll still be able to see all the chat when you watch the video again. So you can catch these examples again. Those are good examples, though. Thank you. All right, that's fall through. Take off. Now, I'm sure that you know take off from flying in an airplane, right? Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking off shortly, so please fasten your seatbelts. That's what the pilot says in that kind of low voice. But take off in casual conversation means to leave from a place. So you could say, for example, I took off early this morning. Or you're in the office, and so if you need to leave the office early, you can say to the boss, listen, boss, I have to take off at 5 o'clock today because I have a doctor appointment. Okay, so take off means to leave. And someone takes off. And like I said, yes, you can use that to talk about an airplane, but to talk about people. That's my point here today. All right, so what did you guys say? Fall through means ruined or something didn't happen because of a certain factor. Karma, yes, that's right. So if something falls through, it's because there's a reason that it fell through. And we usually talk about the reason. So my plan to have a picnic with you guys today fell through because it's raining, for example. His career starts taking off. Yes. So take off also means to become successful. Yes, someday my YouTube channel will take off. Tell your friends. Hey, if you like my lessons here on YouTube, please tell your friends. And if you don't like my lessons here, then tell people you don't like. All right, it sounds good. Okay, so that's that. I don't know why, but a couple of things fell through between my girlfriend and me, so she is my ex now. Uh-oh, dum-de-dum-dum. All right, Oscar's looking for a girlfriend, ladies. Just give him a plug for that. I'm going to have to take off here. Oh, my God. All right. So long swimming, now it goes taking off. Okay, as we rock and roll together. Put together. All right. Put together means to assemble. These days when you buy something, for example, you buy furniture at IKEA or IKEA or IKEA, depends on where you're from, but we call it IKEA. You know IKEA, the giant furniture warehouse store where everything comes in a box. And you bring the box back to your house, and you have to put the furniture together. All right, thanks for coming. Thanks for dropping by. And so here's my example. I put the furniture from IKEA together in the afternoon. I put the furniture from IKEA together in the afternoon. Now, some of you might think, there's a lot of space between put and together. And I did that intentionally because I wanted to point that out. It's probably better to say, I went to IKEA today and bought some furniture. I put it together in the afternoon. Right, the Swedish furniture store. And so this is a little bit long and a little bit distance between the verb and the preposition. So, for example, I put the furniture that I bought at IKEA yesterday together. Huh? That's a really horrible sentence. I put the furniture that I bought at IKEA yesterday together. So that's a bad example, and I wanted to show you a bad example. Okay, so if you're going to use a phrasal verb and you're going to put the object, the direct object, in the middle, it's better to have it as short as possible. So, I bought furniture at IKEA yesterday. I put it together today. That's a better sentence. I'm going to pick my customer who works in California up at the airport. No. I'm going to pick my customer who works at the airport in California. It's too long. My customer works in California. I am going to pick her up at the airport. Okay, so if you put the object inside between the verb and the preposition, keep it short. That's important. All right, so that's that. Wow, so many examples. I can't keep up with the chat. But thank you for your examples. He called a sick day off and he was dating. Uh-oh. Dum-de-dum-dum. Is the opposite of put together to take apart? That's correct. Take apart. I put all the children's toys together. Good. All right. Sorry, there are a lot of comments there. I couldn't read them all because it was too quick. All right, moving ahead. I don't know if this is 25. I don't know if we're going to get to 25 today. Page 5. Show up. Show up. Show up means to arrive. Show up means to arrive. If you listen to my podcast, you often notice that Jack always shows up late. Show up means to arrive. And you can say that someone or something shows up. On next week, it's going to be Christmas, and Santa is going to show up. Yay, Santa! Here's my example. The bus showed up 20 minutes late. The bus showed up 20 minutes late. How about you guys? When you go somewhere, do you show up on time usually? Maybe sometimes you show up late. How about your comment? Show up. I show up at Starbucks every morning. Tammy, thanks for joining us today. Good to see you here, Jose. Thank you, thank you. So that's show up. Show up means to arrive. I didn't show up at my meeting on time because of traffic. I think you mean traffic jam. Traffic jam. All right, that's show up. Okay, I think we'll get through this document today. Remember, if you go to myhappyenglish.com/YouTube, that will take you to a page where you can put in your name and email address and you can download this. everything's opposite. You can download this document for free. That's right, myhappyenglish.com/YouTube, and you'll find a link in the description below this video. I show up on time. Okay, excellent. All right, think over. Think over. If somebody asks you a question, but you can't give them an answer right away, like last week's live lesson, you have to think it over. And think over means to consider something over a short period of time. You have to think about it deeply. You can think over something or think something over. We have both patterns. So, here's my example. Thanks for giving me the suggestion. Let me think it over. Let me think it over. Oh my goodness. So if somebody wants to think something over, it means they need time to consider that. I have to think it over. I asked her for a date, and she said, "Oh, I have to think it over." I wonder what that means. How about you? What do you need to think over recently? Are you thinking anything over? I usually show up anywhere on time. My coworker showed up late today because of the train accident. Oh my God, I'm not clumsy, but I'm a really lazy person. Uh-oh. I hope to show up on time next time to join you live from the beginning. Okay, so thanks, Mohammed. You were here on time, no? It's going to be, by the way, next week at the same time as this at 7:30 a.m. New York time. We'll do this every Monday in December, and maybe in January too. Let's see how that goes. If you guys like studying, I'm happy to be here. Buying a house is a huge investment. You had better think it over carefully. Awesome example. Great. That's right. Think it over. Think it over. Think it over. Think it over. Okay, the next one is sleep in. Sleep in. If you don't need to do something that day, and you decide, you know what? I don't need to wake up early. I'm going to sleep in. It means that you're going to intentionally wake up later than usual, right? That's your plan. If you decide tomorrow, I'm not going to wake up early, I'm going to sleep in, it means that's your plan. You intentionally wake up later than usual. Pardon me. So, here's my example. I feel like sleeping in today. It's Sunday. I don't have to go to work. I don't have to get up early. I'm going to sleep in. And so, again, sleep in means to sleep later than usual, and it's your plan to do so. Now, if you have an accident, if you forget to turn on the alarm, you don't set the alarm clock, and you need to wake up at 7 a.m., but you wake up and it's 9 a.m. and you're late, oh my God, and you're in a panic, that means you overslept. So oversleep is an accident. Oversleep means that you slept too much, and that's an accident. But if you sleep in, that's your plan. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay, how about you? Do you guys like to sleep in? Nowco says, I was able to sleep in because I was off today. I would like, Michael, I don't need to think it over. Oh, thank you. When my migraine comes, the only way you can do is sleep in. Sleeping in a lot. Yes, sleeping in is good when you have a headache. One Clubhouse room invited me to be a moderator in that room, but I have to think it over because of my English level. No, don't think it over, Mia. You just become the moderator in that Clubhouse room, and you just jump into the pool if you want to learn English. So that's a good point. We'll take a break for 1 second from phrasal verbs. you have to, and I'm not picking on me, I'm picking on everybody. You have to stop with the negative thinking. Oh, I can't do that because my English is not good. Okay? You have to forget, you have to get over that. You have to get over that. If you want to learn how to swim, you have to jump in the pool. Simple. If you want to swim, you have to jump in the pool. You can't learn how to swim unless you're in the water. You can't improve your English unless you use English and you take a risk. It's a risk to jump in the pool because you might swallow water, and that's uncomfortable. And so you have to just jump into the conversation. You have to jump into the English world. You don't let your fear stop you. Okay? You just have to do it. And if you do it and then you make a mistake, who cares? No one's judging you. And if somebody does judge you, then you don't need that person in your life. Okay? So don't let fear stop you from doing what you want to do using another language. Okay? That's really, really my best and heartfelt advice for that. So if somebody invites you to be a moderator in a room, then do it. Okay, so that's that advice. That's sleep in. Run into. Run into. If you run into somebody, you meet them by chance. And the key point about run into is we usually use run into when we talk about people. So if you're walking in the store, in a department store or supermarket, and you see your neighbor or you see a friend, and it wasn't your plan to meet that person, you can say, I ran into my old friend. And that's, and that's my example there. I ran into an old friend from high school last night. Yeah. I went to the local bar and I saw an old friend from high school. I ran into him. So run into means to meet someone by chance. How about you? Have you run into everyone? Anyone? Everyone. Yes, I run into everyone. See, I made a mistake. I'm a native speaker. I made a mistake live on YouTube in front of everybody. Okay? I don't care. All right? Konomi's here. Hi, Konomi. Thanks for coming. How about you? Same as bump into. Yes, bump into, run into, and bump into are the same. I bumped into an old friend from high school last night. Thank you, Karma, with 4 characters that I can't read. Have a lie-in. I think a lie-in, have a lie-in, I think that's a British phrase. Ran into. H. Amel asks, is it ran in or ran into? It's run into, and the past is ran into. I run into a ghost now and then. Oh my God, I am hoping to run into my soulmate in the near future. Ooh, I'm sure you will. Okay, I run into my old friend who's in college. Okay, good, excellent examples there. Okay, so we have about 6 more minutes to go. Hang out. This is an easy one. You guys use this all the time. Hang out means to spend relaxing time. And you can hang out somewhere or you can hang out with someone. We use both. So I was hanging out with my sister this weekend. I could also say I was hanging out in the park. Or I was hanging out in the coffee shop. How about you? Where did you hang out? Do you like to hang out somewhere? And keep in mind that the past of hang is hung. I hung out with Oscar yesterday. Do you hang out with any of your friends these days? It's COVID time, so actually I don't hang out with anybody. I hang out with my family and my 2 dogs. That's about all I can hang out with because of COVID. All right, so hang out, that's that. All right. I'm going to try and see if we can squeeze a couple more in. Calm down. Calm down means to relax. Hang out is always outside. No. I spent the day yesterday hanging out on the sofa. You can hang out on the sofa. Let's hang out tomorrow. Yes, I'll be right there. I like to hang out with my friends at izakaya. I used to do that. All right, so calm down means to relax. And calm someone down, right? So here's my example here. The police tried to calm her down after the accident. Listening to classical music calms me down. That's right. Listening to classical music calms me down. I always listen to Baroque music on Sunday mornings. That calms me down. How about you? What calms you down? Does anything calm you down? Right. Unwind. That's right. Hang out, unwind, relax. I was hanging out in the park when it started to snow. Oh my God. What calms you down? What kind of music calms you down? Or what calms you down? Looking at videos of kittens and puppies on YouTube, does that calm you down? I've posted some videos here on YouTube, some shorts with my dogs. Does looking at dogs calm you down? What's the difference with chill out? So, hang out and chill out. Hang out and chill out or calm down and chill out? Karma, which chill out and what? Let me know what you're asking there. Eating ice cream can calm me down. Nice. Calm down. Don't rush. Go to the SPA. Calms me down. Calm down, man. It's not a big deal. Yeah, man. Calm down, man. Christmas movies can calm me down. Capybaras calm me down. Wow. I can't hang out with my friends these days. Listening to jazz music doesn't calm me down. That's a good example. Calm down and chill out. Calm down and chill out. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to calm down. I think the difference between calm down and chill out is chill out sounds more like slang, more casual. I think they could be used for the same. Calm down. Calm down and chill out. Yeah, I think calm down and chill out are the same. I was chilling out at home. Oh, no, because chill out, we use chill out to mean relax, right? If somebody is very nervous or anxious, you can say, hey, calm down. Or you can say, hey, chill out. So in that case, chill out and calm down have the same usage. But you can also use chill out to mean relax, like hang out, right? So I could say I was hanging out on the sofa watching TV, or I was chilling out on the sofa watching TV. So that's not really calm down. That means hang out or relax. So it depends on the context. Isn't that right, Nauko? That's right. Always depends on the context. Mika says eating chocolate calms me down. Yes. All right. All right. I think. All right. You know what? We're going to go over. Okay. Wow. Good timing there. Isn't that karma? All right. We have one more, and I'm going to go over. I'm going to go overtime. So go over. Oh, no. This is a different one. Different meaning. Okay. Just forget what I just said. Go over means to review. Now, this is a good way to end. You go over something, all right? So here's my example. We will go over the presentation once more before the meeting. What you should do is, after this after this live lesson, you should go over all of these phrasal verbs. Now, you can do that by getting, hang on, where is it? Wow, that's weird. Huh? No, here. Yes, get this document. Get this document right here. This document. And how do you get this document is you download it for free. You go to myhappyenglish.com/YouTube, and you'll see a link in the description of this video. And you can go there. You put in your name, you put in your email address, and you can get it, and you can download it for free. It's also the same place where you download the Clubhouse, the Wimpy Kid document for Clubhouse. So if you're a member of my study group on Tuesdays for Clubhouse, you don't have to register again. In that area, in that download area, once you log in, you'll see the Clubhouse download, and you'll see this download here. I'm gonna post this in about 15 minutes or so when we're done. Okay, so you can download that, and again, there'll be a link in the description. It's free for you, free. Okay, so you can download that for free. And so you should do that. You should go over this document when we're done, so you can review, right? Because review is an important part of learning. All right, and go over the comments. When you watch the video again, you'll see all of these comments again. You guys had great examples, so that's awesome. All right, so that's that, and that brings us. Now I don't know how many we did today. I'm going to have to mark that, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We did about 20. So I said 25. I guess we got to 20. That's all we had time for, because you guys had great, awesome example sentences. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this live English lesson. We'll be doing this every Monday at this time, live on YouTube. Please come. Please bring a friend. If you like my lessons here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button. And if you don't like my lessons here, then find some enemies that you have and tell them. But I hope you tell your friends. I hope you like my lessons here. I hope this is helpful for you. Tomorrow at this time, I'm going to be on Clubhouse, and we're going to be reading through the Diary of a Wimpy Kid, which is an awesome way to study English too. So that's also live, also free for you. So that's it. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for joining me today for this lesson. I really appreciate your time. I had a blast hanging out with you. You guys had some great example sentences. Awesome. Really, really awesome. Thank you for doing that. And I will see you same time, same channel next week. Thank you so much for studying with me. I really appreciate that. And you guys have a great afternoon, a great evening, a great day, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, see you next time. Catch you later. Bye, guys.